I can't believe what I witnessed last night. And if you're like me, I stayed up and I watched all 18 innings of that game. What does it all mean? Break it all down, Brad J. Dodgers Digest. I'm with you all the way through the show, talking about Game 3 and what the Dodgers did. What a night. I mean, there's so much to unpack with this. If you think about what went down, if you think about all the plays that happened and everything, it's crazy. So, what we're witnessing right now is probably one of the greatest World Series in the history of the World Series. Brad J with you, Dodgers Digest. Subscribe, like, turn on notifications. Building pretty strong, built some good numbers in last night, and look to continue as the Dodgers go to get Game 4. Let's talk about what went down. And I'll tell you what, one guy that I have got to give credit to before I even start any of this is Will freaking Klein. Where did that performance come from? Did anyone see that coming? Did you see? I mean, when he was added to the roster, I was like, well, he what's his ERA 5 something, and it's like I'm not feeling it, but hey, we need the players. We lost Vesia, and wow, did pitching step up in a big way for the Dodgers. And Will Klein, he's my new hero. I mean, obviously Freddie's always the hero, Shohei's always the hero, but an unsung hero, Will freaking Klein, man, got it done in a big way. And you're just wondering because after that inning, it was going to be Yamamoto. Yamamoto was already going to come in if Will Klein did not take care of business in the 4 innings that he pitched. Just ridiculous on how insane that was. How about Kershaw, too? How about Kershaw coming in and having bases loaded, full count? Oh, my gosh. He looked like a deer in headlights. He looked like, man, this could go wrong big time. But, man, it was in the cards. It was in the cards for the Dodgers. And this man right here, we were saying that a couple games ago. When is Shohei just going to take over this thing, right? When is Shohei going to come out and take over? And he did just that. Record-breaking at bats. What was he? Well, let's look at let's get into the numbers first of all. All right. Here's pitching. Let's look at pitching right now. Look at that. That is a small village of pitchers that the Dodgers threw out there. And you're just wondering, how was it going to hold up? It's like, all it was going to take is one guy to make a mistake. Just one guy to make a mistake, and it was done. And it was done. And we saw it with each and every pitcher. Like, Glasnow, 4.2 is what he went in that game. ERA 1.50, but he had the 4 runs, 2 earned runs, and then Banda came in after that. Robleski represented and went in for 1.2. Trinan just came in for a little bit, but just not looking good. Did not perform well as well. He gave up 3 hits in that just important run that did not need to be given up. And then Dreyer came in. And then Sasaki comes in and gets his work done. I mean, and you're just wondering, a young dude, what is he, 23, 24? When's the mistake going to happen for him? And he came in and was solid. Then Sheehan, man, you got to give him credit. 2.2 is what he went. 2.2. He did walk 2. He gave up 3 hits, but he got out of it. And then Kershaw coming in and dealing with it, right? Look at that here at 15. 4-3. And then Enriquez, too, he comes in. He pitches 2. You're thinking Klein's going to pitch 2, hopefully, and this thing's going to be done. But Klein has to come in and pitch 4. What a ridiculous game that was. Take a look at the hitting part of it. Look at the walks for Shohei. 5 walks for Shohei. That's absolutely ridiculous right there. I mean, and we were like, I hate to keep bringing it up, but Mike and I were talking about this a while ago and saying, when is Shohei going to grab hold of this game and just take care of it? And he did just that. Shohei stepped up. And why didn't they walk him earlier in the game, right? And then walking Shohei and then walking Mookie and then the Dodgers walking the 9th hitter. That is the stuff that you do not see. When do you ever see someone walking the ninth batter? When do you ever see that? Unbelievable. And then, okay, first of all, Tommy Edmonds, I'm going to defend him on that ball that he misplayed that went under his mitt. I don't know what inning that was, but that, led to the home run, which gave the Blue Jays the lead. And if you look at, Tommy on that ball had forward spin on it. So Tommy was playing it to come up off the turf and come up into his mitt, and that's what it normally would have done. But because I had that top spin on it, that ball kept low, snuck under his mitt. But did Tommy Edmonds make up for it or what on the D? Tommy D is my new nickname for him because the defense he played, he literally saved that game. Yes, he blew it early, but he definitely made up for it. So you got to give him credit. Big ups to Tommy D. I mean, I know we call him Tommy Tanks, but it was more Tommy D yesterday, that for sure. Shohei doing his thing. Errors, you got to be careful on the errors. You got to limit them. The Dodgers are making mistakes. Too many errors. You don't want to have that many errors at all, and the Dodgers are having it. Sasaki, give it up for him. And Dodgers now, they're in great position. They look to extend the lead going in to Game 4 by winning that one. Remember, I said it yesterday on the show. I'll say it again. You sweep at home, you celebrate at home. And that's what the Dodgers need to try to do. It's been since 1963 that the Dodgers had celebrated a World Series victory on the turf at Dodger Stadium. 63. Dodger Stadium was only 1 year old. It's never happened since then. That's the craziest thing about all the World Series wins always have been on the road when the Dodgers finally took care of it. So, once again, sweep at home, celebrate at home. And I know it's one game at a time, but you win today, you win tonight, and you got yourself a really good chance of taking care of business on the turf. You don't need to go back to Toronto. We don't need to go back there. So the matchup, let's look at the matchup for tonight. That's going to be Justin Bieber on the mound. No, obviously, it's Bieber on the mound going against Ohtani. 4.38 is what Bieber's put in as an ERA. 2.25 is the ERA for Ohtani right now. And you got to wonder, is fatigue going to be an issue? Because Ohtani spent so much time on the bases yesterday. That dude was running all night long. Will he be able to hype up for it? I think he will be because he is a competitor once and for all, and that's what he wants to do. He wants to compete. All right, the only bummer here for the Dodgers is that's the bullpen strength right there. So Klein's out, so we're not going to see Will Klein. I doubt we'll see him. But you got to think Sasaki, he's in good shape. Enriquez, he's in good shape. Sheehan, he's still in good shape. But then you look at Dreyer, Banda, they didn't have to work too hard. Kershaw's still available. Robo's still available too as well. So you look at that with the guys, and it's not ideal, but starting pitching needs to go long. And Shohei needs to go. You got to look at it this way. Shohei needs to go at least into that seventh inning to give the Dodgers a chance. Because you got to give the bullpen a break now because of what you used them. Because then you want them to be able to have them on Wednesday too as well. So that's going to do it. That's going to do it for the show. Hey, man, Dodgers Digest. Subscribe, like, turn on notifications. Thanks for tuning in. As you go through the day, please continue to think Dodger Blue, and let's go get another win at Dodger Stadium tonight. I'm Brad J. Thanks for tuning in. Dodgers Digest. See ya.